What did he break? Oh no! It's just water. It's not pee. Hello fellow anime geeks and welcome to another first impression video in my coverage of 2021 winter and another video on my personal mission to try absolutely every series premiere that I can. As usual, I'm structuring my first impression by answering these 4 questions, and today I'm legit excited to talk about Mushoku Tensei Isekai Ittara Honki Dasu, or by its much less meaningful translation, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. The mount tags are drama, magic, and fantasy, and I'm glad that the drama tag is there because at first glance by the title I thought that this was just going to be another RPG like Isekai, and sure, much like TenSura and Hachi-nan and Kumo and Arifureta, this is based on a light novel from the mid-2010s. But what this really reminds me of is, well, not surprisingly, another light novel adaptation from that same time period, Honzuki, but also, to completely date myself, the Shoujo Isekai I used to read and watch more than 15 years ago. We're talking 12 Kingdoms and Fushigi Yuugi. Now, not so much in the premise or the focus, but in the fact that there is a reason or an explanation for our protagonists to inhabit this new world. All of their actions are narratively significant, and most important to me, this world is new and magical. None of this recent RPG mechanics, magic system copy pasta. No, this is the legit fantasy adventure. Much like Honzuki and TenSura, these 2 most recent isekai that I think are good, well-told narratives, we get the oh so important setup of our premise with a snapshot of our protagonist's previous life and his reincarnation mechanism. And he doesn't get to start as a kid and skip early childhood either. No, we get to literally see him be born anew. And that means we get to see him grow up and slowly find out about this new world and its magic system. This again reminds me of Honzuki because she had to forge these new relationships with her parents in this new world, and it also kind of reminds me of Hachi-nan because he gets a magic tutor, and maybe just because I'm simple and both of them figured out that they had magic by reading an old book. But much like in Kumo this same season, the internal monologue is what makes this anime.
畜生この年で寝小便したと思われるとは畜生
I mean, it's insightful because as he finds out about all these little quirks and he really starts experiencing this new world, we get to do that right along with him. But it's also non-stop, funny, and cynical. I mean, think of Kyon, his narration in Haruhi Suzumiya. FYI, it's also a little pervy. I mean, it's an adult man in a baby's body, so you can imagine some of the remarks. Oh my gosh. That internal monologue. I also really appreciated the attention to detail in keeping some of the characteristics of our protagonist's previous life and his personality as a NEET. Of course he would be uncomfortable being outside. So good job on character consistency. And I have to mention the gorgeous art, you guys. Richly textured and more traditionally outlined, it adds another level of wonder to this world, and the scenes where we're experiencing magic for the first time are indeed magical. I definitely think that this is worthwhile if you are into fantasy. I don't know how much action we can expect from this plotline, but I can tell you that I felt the excitement and the wonder for a new world that I felt when I watched Honzuki most recently. Also, healing works on... Wow. It's not surprising to me that the 2nd season is already announced or that it even has its own MAL listing already. And on that note, I'll catch you in the next video. That's not really a good way to be thinking about your mom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is he about to get a brother? Why is his shirt always off? Why is that dad always half naked? That dad is too extra.